Perhaps you have a favorite passage, a favorite chapter in the Scripture that you really enjoy. Isaiah 53's prophecies, or maybe the prophecies of Psalm 22, or maybe the promises that we read about in Revelation chapter 21 and 22, or maybe Jesus talking to Nicodemus and giving him the many promises of salvation in John chapter 3. Whatever the passage, you hold on to that and it means something very special to you. Let me give you another one. Or maybe you don't have a particular passage right now. May I suggest 1 Corinthians chapter 13. It's known universally as the love chapter, and it goes beyond an example of how we should just show love here on earth. This is an example of, well, many examples of Christ's love for us. When you read through here, you see love doesn't give up. Love is not impatient. Love does not collect the wrongs against a person. And all this is all through this chapter. It's a wonderful, wonderful place for you to be able to read about the excellence of love and Jesus' love for us. There's a heavenly perspective here we can look at, especially in the last verse. Verse 13 says this, "Now, faith, hope, and love abide, these three. But the greatest of these is love." Now listen again. Faith, hope, and love abide, these three. Which one's the most important? Love. Now, when I was about 8 or 9 years old and I first read this, before I finished the verse, I thought, well, naturally, it's going to say faith, because you have to have faith in Jesus Christ to get to heaven, right? But that's not the most important one of these three. Why? Well, look at it this way. When you get to heaven, Christian, faith ceases. You don't have to have any more faith because you're seeing God face to face, such as we read about in Revelation chapter 22 and verse 4. You don't need to have any more faith. Your faith has become sight. You don't need to have hope anymore. Your hope has become reality. You are there in the presence of Jesus. You no longer have to worry about sin. The curse is gone, as it says in Revelation 22 and verse 3. But love, well, love's not going to cease. As a matter of fact, I propose to you that love really begins in its full maturity and its blossoming ways. Love really just starts in heaven. That's really why we read in 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9, that eye has not seen nor ear heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man, the things that God has prepared for those who love Him. He is now going to turn His love around and show you the expression of love that has no limits. Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 7. Through the ages to come, according to His riches, He's going to show us His kindnesses through Jesus Christ. The most important of these three is love. And that's the promise that we receive when we get to heaven.